I've been involved with some of the biggest drink companies in the world, first with Red Bull and now with Monster for the last 5 years. And I sat back and looked at it and said, okay, we built this brand and helped Red Bull and we helped Monster. At the end of the day, without the sponsorship, we're not going to be racing, so why don't we just reinvent the whole system? And instead of having to chase sponsors around week in and week out, we would just go and work relationship deals like we did with Walmart here in Mexico and use the race team to get us better positioning in the stores and better promotions and build our own brand. I said the process, the canning, the ingredients started about 1 year ago. On Memorial Day weekend, we actually came up with the logo S, and we went to market. Within a couple weeks, we started applying for trademarks, put our business plan together, and how do you say it, pulled the trigger and jumped off the cliff. Called Monster, said, you know, hey, I appreciate everything you've done with me. I know that we have an option year here at the end of the year, but I'm not going to come back. I'm going to go ahead and build my own brand, and that's what we've done. And to be 1 year from now, sitting here in Baja in a Walmart with Speed Energy is incredible. And it's actually healthier for you, and we used a lot of vitamin B12, which is, how do you say, it's a sports vitamin for energy and endurance and strength. We've applied for trademarks in Canada, Argentina, Brazil, Uruguay, and Chile. So the company will not just be an American company or a Spanish company, it'll be pretty much North America, South America company. And you know, pretty much anybody that tries the product, they love it, and it has a good taste. It's a fun drink. The yellow one actually is a lot of fun in the nightclub because it glows in the dark. If I'm not running, I'll be a businessman supporting a lot of people that love to go fast. And that's my goal, is to build this brand. And if you think about how many people, it doesn't matter if you're on a skateboard and you're going to hit big air, you got to have speed. If you're going to go down the mountains on a snowboard and you're going to clear a big gap, you got to have speed. If you're going to go fast and win down in Baja, you got to have speed. So speed is a way of life. My plans for Dakar is the current spec vehicle will probably be converted to a different manufacturer for 2012, but then in 2013 we'll build an all brand new car. And the reason is just time, trying to get prepared, trying to be ready to show up and make sure that when we go to the Dakar, we can actually compete for a victory. Well, the Baja 500, you know, I'm in between making a decision if I'm going to race the Hummer or the trophy truck. And I'll race either one of them, and I'll drive either one of them in the trophy truck class. One thing, I got a very bad draw. I think I drew number 27, which is almost impossible to pass. But if I race the Hummer, I won't have to stop for fuel all day long. Fill it up to the start line, drive it to the finish. And if we do that, we're going to pass a lot of cars when they stop. So if we don't go to Russia for the Silkway Rally, we'll race the Baja 500 with the Hummer. If I had to choose between one vehicle or the other, I'd probably pick the Hummer without the restrictor. If I do that, you know, we've uncorked it down here in Baja when we came down testing a couple years ago, and it ran about 165 miles an hour out on Diablo Dry Lake, where the trophy truck, you know, it tops out at 135. It's fast. Yeah. It's a little car though. When you see it show up, if we race the Hummer, it's small compared to the trophy trucks. Yeah, last year we had #1 plate. This year I have back to 77. Unfortunately, it looks like I'll be 77 again next year. You know, we lost an engine at Laughlin, at San Felipe. I hit a rock and broke a shock shaft, drive shaft, and had a lot of problems. So, you know, how do you say, for the last 20 years, I'm going to say we have set the pace for off-road racing. You know, if it wasn't racing with my father in the Class 1 cars, to the hay hauler, to the Venable Racing BF Goodrich truck, to the truck that is currently the Riviera truck. We built that truck in 1992. is when we built the Riviera truck, and it's still one of the best trophy trucks out there today. So if you look at the time span of that vehicle and how I have been fortunate enough to be able to evolve the sport to what it is today, you know, it's been an honor. I've had a lot of fun racing Baja. I've learned a lot in Baja. You know, there's a lot of people that are scared to go to Baja, but this is my place. I mean, I come down here and I feel at home when I'm in Baja. Well, we're going to go for it. You know, I think I can race and not worry about what happens, to be honest with you. And that's why I'm thinking about bringing the Hummer. I think the Hummer would just be ridiculous fast here. Next for me is to take over the shelf space. I don't want to see any more Monster or Red Bull on the shelves, and my goal is to win. And you know, we're entering the energy drink category just like we enter every race, and we're playing for real. On Friday, the 3rd of June, we'll be here at the local Walmart in Ensenada, and you know, the Mexican fans, Spanish fans have supported me for years, and we'll be here signing autographs, giving away free samples of speed. We'll have the trophy truck on site, the big military 6x6 truck that we built for the Dakar Rally, and tons of people in fun. So stop on by and see us 6 to 8 p.m. on Friday the 3rd, Walmart, Ensenada.